Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If you are new, my name is Kay, and here on my channel I share everything in nails with you. In today's video we'll be doing a structure gel overlay on my client's natural nail using a Luminary multiflex gel. She did find me on the Luminary locator website. She reached out to me letting me know that she was interested in getting the service done, but she would like to use Luminary products only. We had a consultation via my DMs, and then we had one up on our appointment. She did have some do's and don'ts for me. Some of her don'ts were no excessive filing, minimal filing. She didn't really care to have her cuticles nip, so I did my best with just reassuring her that I'm very light handed when it comes down to the natural nails. I care about the natural nails and I do love working with it, so I try not to do any damage. Um, so yeah, here I'm just going in with my barrel bit to exfoliate and push her cuticles back as much as I can. I did go in with my cuticle pusher as well to do this. So yeah, here I'm going in with my round head cuticle bit to clean and push her cuticles back. I did this as much as I could just to make sure she was comfortable. I asked her if she was uncomfortable and she said no. And I am using a fine grit to make sure she doesn't have any irritation. I just did let her know once she leaves to just keep on using her cuticle oil to bring back moisture back in her cuticles. I did go ahead at the end of the video to use my cuticle oil and exfoliate and push them back as much as I could, since she didn't really care to get nipped. I did have to nip this thumb a little bit. She did have like a little hangnail, so just to make sure I wasn't like hitting it with the e-file or anything to cause any irritation, I went ahead and just cut it. So, and she had a lot of questions, guys. So throughout the video I will be popping in to let you guys know some of the questions that she did have for me and how I reassured her that the product doesn't really damage your nails. It's who's doing it and the aftercare. We're service providers, they're the receivers. Their responsibilities are to make sure they're upkeeping their nail and not using their nails as tools once we put these products on their nails. So yeah, here I'm going in with my 240 sanding band to make sure I don't have any oil on her nail plate or existing dead skin or cuticle. She has not haven't had her nails done in forever. I think she said she have never had her nails done. Actually, she only used a regular polish on her nails. When she showed me the picture previously, she had regular polish. She did take them off before. So yeah, here I'm going in with my commit to prime her nails, and I did go in with 2 coats of commit, and then I went in with their base plus clarity to her entire nail bed. I cured it, and then I went in with a small bead of Makarrt polygel on her free edge of her nail only, and then I went in to build her natural nails up, well, build the structure of her nails up using the same base and clarity. So yeah, I did let her know that the luminary system is a little bit more flexible, so because she does type a lot and her nails seem to have a nice curve at the free edge, but her nail beds are really flat. She does need a little bit more strength. So with me applying the polygel on her free edge will give her the strength factor. And then with me using the luminary base and clarity will give her the flexibility that she needs. So yeah, we're gonna see how these hold up. I didn't really go in and shape her nails as nice and square as I would like it. She wanted something a little bit more natural, and she did opt to just use like a base. She wanted like a bubble bath look, so I went in with my D&D. I want to say it's called Milky Pink over her entire nail, and that was it. I don't know if when she comes back if she's gonna want to try a color or a design, but this is what she wanted, so I went ahead and made sure I gave her what she asked for. Now I'm gonna let you guys watch this portion of me going ahead and put the Polygel on, and then I'll be back to share some of the questions that she did have for me during our appointment. So guys, after applying her polygel, I did a nice small bead of polygel. Now I'm just going in with a slip layer of the gel, and then I'll be going in to place a smaller bead to take it down her entire nail. Some of her questions were why I chose to become a nail tech, and you know, why do I like to use the products that I use. So I basically told her the difference with the products that I do use. You guys know that I use polygel, acrylic, and soft gel. Most recently I just started playing around with hard gel again. I did start off with the Young Nail hard gel, Synergy gel, the ones in the tube, and at that time my clients were still new to the idea of builder gel, so I steered away from it because they took more to the structure gel, builder gel, and hybrid that I was offer what that I offer. So I just didn't really doing any hard gel anymore. So, and then she asked me if I recommend Luminary. I said, absolutely. I love Luminary products, but I would only use it on really short nails. On her length nails with the work that she does do, I would definitely put an extra layer of protection, whether it is me wrapping the free edge of her nail using fiberglass or the polygel. She did say she's not interested in getting her gel on her natural nails because her mom had natural nails before and she did have some damages on her natural nails. So yeah, she's not interested in that. And I did ask her if her mom picked or anything like that. She said no. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. But yeah, she kept on looking at her nails. She wanted to make sure it looked as natural as possible. And I reassured her that it would look natural, but wherever I needed to build her apex up, I would have to go in with a second bead because some of her nails were just so flat. And you will get to see, I think on this thumb, after I applied the first bead, I could basically see like where the product settled on the tip of her nail versus the middle of her nail. So I had to go back in, and I should have asked her if she used to get her nails done when she was a teen. I didn't, we were talking about so much. Well, she had the floor, guys. She really had the floor to ask me whatever it was. And at that moment, I was answering the questions and working out at the same time. So yeah, here I'm just making sure I'm pulling back her sidewalls and I'm not getting anything on her skin. Whatever I did get on her skin, I made sure to wipe it off. Um, I want to say it was her middle finger or her ring finger. I had to build it up just a little bit to make sure that apex was there. Like I said, she wanted to keep her natural shape, so I didn't really get into perfect V shape. But I'm hoping once she comes back, she would she will be more open to me shaping her nails and making them look nice and clean and crispy. Um, she also asked me how long she would need to, how often she would need to come in to get her rebalances if she was to say she doesn't want the product on her nails anymore, if I would be able to file it off or soak it off. So I did let her know that I will be able to file off the rubber base that is on top, builder gel that is on top, file the polygel off, and then go ahead and soak her base off. So yeah, I reassured her about that one. And guys, I felt like I was back in manicure school, like when you go for your state board and they watch you for every little thing. That's how I felt. But it tested my knowledge and reassured me that I know what I'm doing and there is a passion there. Always has been, always will be. So yeah. So her questions was pretty basic, but I could tell that she was more fearful because of the stigmatism that comes behind getting your nails done, the damage, um, different techs possibly ripping their nails off, or contact dermatitis, them developing allergic reaction to whatever product they may be using. I let her know that sometimes it's not the product, it's how the product is being used. So if you're getting a lot of flooding, the product is constantly touching their skin, they have sensitive skin, they will get some kind of allergic reaction. Um, and if there's something within that product that they're allergic to, then yes, they will have some allergic reaction to it. So this is why I don't really work over other techs' work, especially if we don't use the same product. So yeah, if they're outside of my suite, I don't work over anybody else work at all. Tia, she's in the suite that I work in, and we use the same product. So if one of her clients was to come to me, I would absolutely be open to just going ahead and give them a fill. But if there were outsiders, I absolutely wouldn't. I would file the product off, soak them off, and then thoroughly inspect the natural nails and then go in with whatever recommendation I have for that client nails. Now we can only recommend, we can't diagnose or anything like that. So these new clients that are coming to me, they're like trial and error. So if she was to come back and she has some lifting or a breakage, or she just don't like the product, I'll just have to file it off and she'll probably go a separate way. Or she'll come back and say, okay, let's try a different color. Let's try a style. Let's try a design or something else. And then she'll maybe be open to me saying, okay, let's try a different product if Luminary is not working for you. She chose Luminary because her best friend uses Luminary. So that's what we're going to use. I use a product faithfully. I have used it for over 5 years. I've been on their locator for over 5 years. So, yeah, I have no problem with Luminary as long as I get to tweak it. Because I don't want my clients coming back with no complaints about separation on their free edge. And sometimes Luminary tend to do that if your nails are too long or it's not prep right. So yeah. So here I'm going in with my DC Milky Pink to her entire nail. I did give her a first coating off camera, and this is me applying the second coat. You could tell that around her cuticle I still have some excess cuticle. I'm just gonna go in after I'm done applying her top coat and with some cuticle oil and use my round head um, cuticle bit to soften our cuticle, to make sure the cuticle look as nice and moisturized as possible. And I did give her some cuticle oil to keep up with cuticle care while she's out for the next 4 weeks. So I'm excited to see how her nails turn out, will look when she comes back, and I'll keep you guys updated. Here is where I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this quick little video of me using the Luminary on one of my new clients. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions for me as far as using Luminary products, please leave them down in the comment section. And don't forget to leave me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos like this. And to my subscribers, thank you for hanging with me, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.